Hey everyone, Coach here. You guys know what driftwood is? So let me tell you a little story about driftwood. I went to the fish store, pet store, to buy some fish for our fish tank at the house. And I'm standing there in line getting ready to pay for the fish that I was going to purchase. And I was standing there with a friend of mine and get into small talk with the cashier, and the conversation ends up turning into her asking me if I was familiar with driftwood, but before I could answer, she begins to break down for me and explain to me what driftwood is. Of course, by doing that, she was assuming that I had no clue what she was talking about. So I actually politely interrupted her and said, I'm familiar with driftwood. Thank you for trying to break that down for me, but I get it. I know what it is. But as we left, I told my friend, I said, does this ever happen to you? I feel like this happens, it seems like once a month, where you'll be having a conversation with somebody. Sometimes these people are complete strangers, but they talk to you as if you're an idiot. And you start to, at least for me, I start to think, man, do I really look like I'm completely clueless about everything? I start to question just how much intelligence is really being portrayed by the way that I look, because I feel like maybe it's just the way that I hold my face, maybe it's the way that I stand, is it the way I walk, is it the way I talk? Do I seem like the type of person that doesn't know fairly commonsensical type things? Maybe this happens to you too, I don't know. But the point, I think, the more that I've pondered this and thought about it, is we all should probably do a better job of not assuming the worst in people as far as their intellect, as far as their world experience and knowledge. I think we might be better off just assuming that people maybe know a little bit more, and I know that's dangerous because there are a lot of people out there that don't know things that we would consider to be very commonsensical. But I would rather assume that they know more to learn that they don't, and then bring them up to speed as needed, versus potentially making people feel like I believe they know nothing. Because it's not pleasant. It's not a good feeling. So I'm going to try to make sure that from now on I'm not assuming that people have no clue about things. And perhaps I'll start with a simple question. And if I ask that question, I'll let them answer. That would have went a long way if she just would have let me know that, or let me answer, and I could have told her, yeah, I know what driftwood is. It could have saved us both a lot of grief. Just remember, people, driftwood. Driftwood. Some people know what that is. And if you don't, that's okay too. Those are my final thoughts on this week. Hope you guys have a good weekend. It has been brought to my attention that some people out there may actually need to hear a joke. So, for better or worse, here it is. Do you know what the fastest breakfast is? It's a plain bagel. See ya.